Texarkana, a small town on the Texas-Arkansas border. In 1946, this quiet community became the site of one of the most terrifying and unsolved crime sprees in American history. Over 10 weeks, a masked killer attacked 8 people, killing 5. The case remains a haunting enigma, earning the name the Phantom Killer. Tonight, we'll revisit the events that plunged a town into terror, dissect the chilling details of the attacks, and explore the theories that still baffle investigators.
It all began on a cold February night in 1946. Jimmy Hollis, 25, and his girlfriend, Mary Jane Larry, 19, parked their car on a secluded lover's lane outside Texarkana. They thought they were alone until a shadowy figure emerged from the darkness. He wore a white mask with cut-out eye holes and carried a pistol. The couple's romantic evening quickly turned into a nightmare. The attacker brutally beat Jimmy with the gun, fracturing his skull. He then ordered Mary Jean to run, but before she could escape, he caught up to her and assaulted her viciously. Miraculously, both survived the attack, but their description of the masked assailant left more questions than answers. Just 1 month later, the Phantom Killer struck again. Richard Griffin, 29, and Polly Ann Moore, 17, were found dead in their car on another lover's lane. This time, the attack was far more brutal. Both were shot in the back of the head at close range, and there were no signs of struggle. The Phantom Killer had perfected his method, quick, ruthless, and leaving little evidence behind. April 14th marked the Phantom Killer's most infamous attack. Paul Martin, 16, and Betty Jo Booker, 15, were driving home after a party. Their car was later found abandoned, and their bodies were discovered hours apart in the woods. Paul had been shot 4 times, while Betty Jo was killed with 2 gunshots, one of which was fatal. The Phantom's final attack occurred on May 3rd, targeting a couple in their farmhouse. Virgil Starks, 37, was shot through a window while sitting in his living room. His wife, Katie, was wounded, but managed to escape to a neighbor's house for help. This attack broke the pattern. No lover's lane, no secluded car. The Phantom Killer had brought terror into people's homes. Who was the Phantom Killer? The most prominent suspect was Ewell Swinney, a local man arrested for unrelated crimes. His wife claimed he was the killer, but her statements were inconsistent. With no solid evidence, the case went cold. Some believe the killer was a transient who fled the area, while others think he was a local who blended back into society. Decades later, the Phantom Killer remains a chilling mystery. Was he a cold, calculating predator, or a tortured soul acting on impulse? The Texarkana Moonlight murders left a scar on the town and created a legend that still captivates and terrifies. The Phantom Killer was never caught. The truth lies buried in the shadows of Texarkana, waiting for someone brave enough to uncover it. Thank you for joining us on this chilling journey into one of the darkest mysteries in American history. The Phantom Killer may have vanished, but the fear and questions remain, echoing through the years. If this story left you with chills, imagine how many others out there remain untold, waiting to be unearthed. What do you think happened on those moonlit nights in Texarkana? Share your theories in the comments. Every clue brings us closer to the truth. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to uncover more terrifying, unsolved mysteries. Until next time, stay curious, stay cautious, and remember, the darkest truths often hide in plain sight.